Thank you.
Hey, come here. Whoa.
Yo, this shit is crazy.
Hold on. Come here. You got to tell the fans. Come here. You got to tell the fans. You said, what are you going to do with that money?
I'm gonna go get me a sack.
A sack of what?
Twigs.
Good. What's your
Fuck
name?
is Twig?
Crystal.
I'm over here with Crystal. Crystal, what drugs you on tonight? Blues. Tell the fans what's blues. A pain pill?
Yeah, you know, I mean, I can take this one way or the other. Like, I don't think he's embarrassing them to the point where they're gonna stop doing drugs, right? And the channel also kind of says that they take people to the clinics and stuff. You know what I mean? But this is you could go one way or the other with this. Like, he's just kind of calling them out, and they're willing to talk their shit about whatever. Is it the same as Soft White Underbelly? Like, Soft White Underbelly kind of gets to like other issues in their life, right? This, from what I've seen so far, is just he's not embarrassing them. He's kind of just asking regular questions, and they're willing to answer. And these people are kind of embarrassing themselves. I hope they all get well. I don't know if I necessarily agree with or would promote that, you know, this kind of content. You know, I'm looking at it, right, but I'm also trying to give my opinion on it. I don't think this is right for you to be capitalizing on. But they do say they do charity and they bring people to get clean. So I don't know nothing about these guys or their channel. So I'm just like, this is the first 5 minutes I'm looking at it.
How do you do it? Do you smoke it off the foil? Then it's not a pain pill. A pain pill is something you get from the doctor to cough.
They're talking
So you
about
get a script for it and then you smoke it?
bringing awareness
Off the street?
to how people are doing it and what they're doing. You know, if I was younger watching these videos, I would be scared. I'd be like, whoa, like, you know, I've never done extreme drugs like that, you know, so I can't. But if I was a kid, and I remember seeing some people like on like other drugs, maybe like, you know, adults in your life, and I don't know if you guys had people growing up in your life where they did drugs, but you see people on different types of drugs. It could deter you from doing those drugs. Or if it looks like real appealing and interesting, it could make you want to do those drugs, and then you realize, like, maybe popping pills looked fun, and then this chick just decided to get hooked on them. Or maybe she got hurt. You know, you never know the situation, but it's a big problem.
So you don't have a script for it?
What is tweak,
No?
though?
So why do you do...
What's tweak? Like, they're talking about doing heroin, and she's talking about doing pills, I guess. What are blues? And she's snorting them.
Blues. Okay, what made you start doing them, though? Like, you
My
didn't...
first daughter, after I had my first daughter.
All
After you
right.
had your first daughter?
Like, just
So what, she was born and she's like, hey, let's smoke blues? What?
No, I had seizures and a blood clot against me for my C-section and all that.
And you just got addicted to opiates ever since?
I did heroin and
Let me see that abscess.
no, it's a scar, 3 years old. Did it to both my arms.
Okay. Hell yeah, can you
Come
can you show
on.
the camera? Come here.
I don't know if I can, it might be stuck.
what
No,
is
it's-
that?
oh.
What is that? What
There we
is
go.
that?
We got that shooter's abscess right there. So you're also slamming, not just smoking.
No, that's 3 years old.
Why isn't it healed in 3 years?
Oh, this side did, and this side.
Oh my gosh.
What the?
So basically, you didn't really have too much fucked up shit happen to you. You just got addicted to painkillers when the doctor prescribed it to you, and here you are now, right?
How,
So
why
when's
isn't
your
her
first daughter?
arm? Why isn't her arm falling off? Why isn't it rotting? Like, oh, how do you? I've seen people in a bar, right, where they had picked their face so much that they had holes in their skin, right? And then I've never seen that. I've seen somebody that like had a scar from it, but I didn't know that's where it came from. They just kind of said it was an accident or I don't know, something. They got some bad shit.
In Bullhead. With who? Family?
For dad.
With her dad? Do you still see her dad?
I don't see her dad, but I see my daughter.
This is a little bit more like in
And,
your
any
face
plans on getting sober,
than
quitting anytime
soft
soon?
white underbelly.
Yeah, I'm just scared of getting sick.
You're what?
Scared of getting sick.
Scared of getting sick. Look at
Well,
your
I mean, That's
arm.
the first step in getting sober, you know what I mean? If you want, we'll give you a ride to Community Bridges. You know, you give people
Okay,
rides
see,
all the time. You get
yeah.
that good 3-day detox. You get out and you're ready to take on the world. You ready? Oh, you're right. They won't take the dog. They won't let us in the cameras. Aw, what's the dog's name?
Mia.
Bro, you gotta give that dog to something. That dog looks ratty.
Aw.
That dog's hurting.
What happened to her leg?
Look at.
She got,
Did you get mad and kick her?
no.
But see look at the life that they're giving the dog. That's inhumane. And then look at your arm. Like, that's not enough. That's just not enough. They're like, oh, I could go to this facility. You're willing to take me there? Oh, but no, something else. The dog. Someone will take care of that dog. Like, trust. Like, your arm and your well-being is more important. And you got, since she says she got a daughter. Where are these people's kids sometimes? Like, some shit just ain't enough for you to get clean. And I got no hate or hard to not have judgment towards, you know, somebody choosing this lifestyle over their kids. I helped out a few people close to me, and it's just sad to see, you know, and they want to be around their kids in the fucked up state that they're in, and you're like, you don't even want them around. Like, I hope everybody get, you know, wish them the best to get clean. I don't even want to really watch this, but I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna click a little through because it's a 20-minute video.
So I got her. She flew from the backseat through a windshield.
Why did she fly through the back seat in the windshield?
Whoever owned got in a car accident. She flew from the backseat through the windshield and broke her back leg. And then almost like 4 months ago, she got hit by an 18-wheeler right there.
Why would she almost get hit by an 18-wheeler? Was she running away?
Almost she did. No, like,
So this dog's like a cat. It's got 9 lives.
pretty much. Like, I was on this.
Pretty much. And they believe this shit too. Like, she's like attached him. She heard his voice and ran in front of. Why? And you don't have a dog on a leash. That dog's gonna die in your care.
Side, and my friend was
That
on the
dog
other side,
looks
and she's like
gone.
attached to him, and she heard his voice and ran in front of the 18-wheeler.
Well, hold on. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off.
Oh, I thought he had real bracelets. Who is this? What are your pants? Where are your? Aren't your pants buckled?
Alright, show me the next move. Come on.
See, I don't really know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not really sure if I think he's fucking with them or it's like when they would do bum fights. You know what I mean? Like, let me see what's going on here. I'm gonna shoot through a little bit here. Oh, progressive. Let's get on my intro. Give me a second.
Look, the people you are after are the people you depend on. You cook your meals, you haul your trash, we connect your calls.
Appreciate you guys
drive
hanging
your
out. Like, share, comment, subscribe.
We guard you while
Maybe
you
I should
sleep.
end the video. I'm gonna still check it out a little bit. Let's go.
Here,
Fall.
and the tweak brings you to life, keeps you moving, or what?
No, it's easy on Rick and Mortis. Easy on some other shit. That happens to my buddy.
So you really crawled out from the ground 8 years ago, started smoking some fucking tweak, and it worked, and that's it?
No.
Well, explain the story. 8 years ago you died, but now the tweak is keeping you alive. The fans want to know, how is the tweak keeping?
The fans, man. That's the part of it. Like, you're calling them fans, and we're like, I don't even feel good watching this video because I'm not entertaining this. This is like entertaining versus, and then you say you're trying to help them. There was a woman over here, way back here. The woman, the facility manager at the other facility, was telling y'all to leave because she's like, I seen the channel. That ain't what it's about. Yeah, it looks like you're making fun of people and like capitalizing on their suffering. But I mean, they're doing this shit to themselves. Like, they're putting themselves out there. So it's like there's nothing like legitimately wrong with it. However, is it moral? You could argue that.
Keeping you alive.
With vampirism.
With a what?
With vampirism.
With vampirism. Can you elaborate a little bit on what's vampirism?
Now, this guy used to be an addict, and he's gotten clean, and he's like, this is his motivation to get other people clean. Because, I mean, maybe that's something. Maybe he thinks like embarrassing them is gonna make them clean, like they see themselves on YouTube or something.
When someone turns into a villain, you know, ever think that the one thing you want plus if you
So if you're a vampire right now, what are you doing in Central Phoenix on the corner at Circle K Shell at 44th Street in Van Buren at 1:30 in the morning? Taking care of your properties? What does that mean?
you know, like this side of the street that
I really believe that they have a complex and they think that they're like running shit. because in your head you're like this super person, you know what I mean? Because you're just on these drugs that make you feel invincible.
You the owner of this? Any message for the? Oh hell. Right now I got who?
They call me Joker, but my name's Gary.
Joker, but his name's Gary. Joker, aka Gary. Why do you have a hard hat on for no reason at 1:30 in the morning? But a second ago, before the interview, you weren't wearing the hat.
This isn't cool.
Okay.
I
Now
don't
let me
like
ask
this.
you what.
I don't like this.
Bro, with cops going on,
Mumbles.
Bro. So let me ask you something.
Yeah, it's not funny.
I'm about to arguing.
See, so Soft White Underbelly would get into, like, I was in foster care up till I was 5 years old. You know, they would ask these questions, but they wouldn't be patronizing them and making them feel like they already feel like shit, I bet. Like, you know, but then again, you know, I know people are going to comment and be like, oh, well, they put this on themselves. Once you're in this type of state, it's like you're not even in control of yourself anymore, right? So I get they made this decision to be, but I think having these types of interviews, and clearly you're trying to market and promote shit. You got a t-shirt on and all that, and if you were an addict once before, I think this is very low of you to do. But here we are, episode 49, Tweaker Hunters. Like, it's a game, like it's some fun. I don't think you're really helping people.
And when I was adopted,
He don't care about none of that shit, bro. He don't care about none of that. He wants you to talk some shit. Yeah.
Really going on, but I'm trying to make my own business decision so I can get on a website, bro. Thank you, brother.
12 hours drug free?
Straight.
Okay. Is that because you don't have any money for drugs, or what's the deal?
No, it's because I'm kind of
Yeah.
scared straight.
What happened in the last 12 hours that kind of scared you straight?
Started hallucinating, seeing monsters in bushes, and just everywhere I went, I felt like I was being followed.
Is that because you were on tweak for so long and you didn't sleep?
Absolutely not. It felt like
Maybe. I've seen people like this. I've seen people get into literal, like, fights with nothing. Like, they're just, like, fighting shit that's not there. You know, it's crazy, man. I wish the best for people.
I've been followed my whole life.
Really?
Tweaking. Yeah.
Tweaking. But you were on meth.
Most
Is that
of the time.
tweak? Is that what that is?
82, but when you lay down, I will not lie to you.
You don't have to lie to me, but I mean, you could lie to me, you know, whatever. But look in the camera and say that to the fans.
I am not
fans.
tweaking right now.
She's lying. Are you gonna let her call you out like that?
You're
All
like,
right.
I'm tweaking just like her ears or something because. Oh, okay. I'll get back to the point. If I wasn't
Tell the fans.
tweaking,
This is the
it's
last-
not what it's cracked up to be. When society is just frowning on you to the max. I cannot emphasize it enough.
So why not quit?
Oh, I've quit many times. So,
But if you went back to it, you really didn't quit.
right, that's just a relapse. It's all relapse. The society doesn't have enough rehab in it. I don't want to go back. But
Patrick Joseph DeRose, man. Hey, have a good one, brother. Appreciate
from
you.
Michigan, right on.
Hey, I'm from Michigan too. No way.
Yeah, I can tell.
What part?
I'm from the UP.
Oh, you're from way up north.
Yeah, way
So how'd
up
you
north.
end up in Phoenix?
Just because it's just a lovely way of life.
I don't know.
Walking the streets, tweaking, trying to find rehab at 2:30 in the morning is a lovely way of life.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that video, man. I didn't watch the whole thing, so I'm not really sure how many people he actually offered to take off the streets or bring to rehab. And then 3 days, I mean, I've heard stories of people, you know, you go in and then you get out and you go right back to the same shit. You got to have a healthy support system, not just facility support system, but like family, friends. You got to reach out to people, and you got to not burn those bridges, because it's bad. Someone will help somebody that needs help that's not a drug addict, right? And if you burn them, they might cut you off right then and there, right? You know, give you a couple chances. But if you're on drugs and you burn that bridge, most likely people are like, well, that's it, because you can't trust. First, you can't trust the person to begin with because they're on drugs, because it's not them, right? You might have loved that person, but that person is not the same person that you love so much. They've changed. They can change back, but there's something else that's controlling their actions. So if you burn a bridge, you got to find a new one. You can't go back to that one because they're gonna be like, nope, like cut you off immediately. Especially if they got family, they got kids, they just don't want you around. So shout out to anybody who's ever got clean, and if you've done it in a way that if you help people get clean, like shout out to everybody trying to get clean. And I really hope that there's better ways to do it than this. But like I said, I haven't watched all these episodes. From outside looking in right now, for this few minutes I checked out, I think this is entertainment. I think we're not fans. Soft White Underbelly is definitely better than Tweaker Hunters. Where I think trying to help somebody doesn't involve, so much in trying to embarrass them or capitalize on their unfortunate situation. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Trail 7 Reactions. I try to do some different stuff every once in a while. I do music videos, I do comedy and things like that. But if you want to send me something, hit me up on Instagram at 307kid and send me a message or leave it in the comments and let me know what you think. Once again, thanks for hanging out. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Till next time.
Look, the people you are after are the people you depend on. We cook your meals, we haul your trash, we connect your calls, we drive your ambulances, we guard you while you sleep. Do not follow us.